To Port Harcourt, Enugu to Ilorin, all across Nigeria, we bring you news and information that will make your day. We are news. We are 24 News Radio TV.
Good evening, our viewers from all over the world. You're welcome to news updates on 24 News Radio and Television. I am Aiba Karina Wari. First, the headlines. Diocesan Mothers Union Enrollment 2026. Oyebanji's administration deepens compassionate governance as First Lady renews WAOH scholarships for vulnerable children. Oyo begins Golden Jubilee celebration. Sunday, Igboho returns to Nigeria today as supporters storm Ibadan residents. 22 Kanu lawmakers defect to APC after Yusuf exit from NNPP. Twins Abrahams Obasabi's auntie grosses 1 billion naira at box office. Now the news in details. It was a glorious and memorable day in the Diocese of Ekiti Anglican Communion Church of Nigeria as the Diocesan Mothers Union held its 2026 enrollment and rededication service. The event, which took place at the Cathedral Church in Ado Ekiti, featured the enrollment of new wives into the Mothers Union and the rededication of existing members across the diocese. While admitting the new members, the Bishop of Ekiti Anglican Diocese, the Right Reverend Dr. Andrew Olushola Ajayi, highlighted the vision and mission of the Mothers Union. He noted that the organization aims to uphold Christ's teachings on the sanctity of marriage, encourage parents to raise their children in the Christian faith, and support families facing challenges and adversity. In her address, the bishop's wife, Mrs. Abimbola Ajayi, charged both new and returning members to remain steadfast in their Christian commitments. She emphasized the importance of strengthening and preserving marriage, promoting godly homes, and living as examples of Christian virtue in the society. The ceremony was filled with hymns, prayers, and thanksgiving as members joyfully renewed their dedication to God's work and family. Bayo Famoroti, reporting from 24 News Radio and Television. The administration of Governor Biodun Abayomi Oyebanji continues to roll out the dividends of good governance, guided by purpose, people-centered policies, and a deep sense of responsibility to the good people of Ekiti State, especially the vulnerable. Her Excellency Dr. Mrs. Olayemi Oyebanji, through her Widows' Aid, Orphans and Hope WAOH project, has remained a true lifeline to countless children since the inception of this administration. The initiative has gone beyond symbolism, turning compassion into consistent action that truly transforms life. Not only does the First Lady pay the tuition fees of these children every year, she also provides for their welfare and upkeep, ensuring that no child's learning is hindered by hardship or neglect. In furtherance of this divine mandate, the First Lady, through the WAOH coordinator, Dr. Kemi Darrow, has once again renewed scholarships for the children and beyond that, provided essential educational materials, reaffirming her unwavering commitment to nurturing hope, dignity, and brighter future. Indeed, one virtue you cannot take away from this government is compassion. It is a leadership driven by empathy, anchored by service, and sustained by the belief that the governance must touch lives meaningfully. In Ekiti State, care is not an afterthought, it is a core value. The Oyo State government on Monday commenced week-long activities to mark the 50th anniversary of the state's creation with an opening ceremony held at the International Conference Center, University of Ibadan. Governor Seyi Makinde is expected to deliver a public lecture at the event, which marks the beginning of celebration themed Consolidating the Legacy, Navigating the Present, and Reimagining the Future. The chairman of the Oyo at 50th Anniversary Committee and former member of the House of Representatives, Saheed Akinade Fijabi, has earlier disclosed that the program was structured to combine Thanksgiving, reflection, intellectual engagement, and cultural celebration. Other scheduled activities include health outreaches across all 33 local government areas, film shows in the 6 geopolitical zones, a carnival, symposiums, religious services, sports competitions, and women empowerment programs. Oyo State was created on February 3, 1976 by the military government of the late General Murtala Mohammed, with Brigadier David Jimmy Bewon serving as the first military governor. Families of the deceased former governors are expected to receive honors on behalf of their late representatives, while notable indigents who have contributed to the state's development will also be recognized during the celebration. 22 members of the Kano State House of Assembly have defected from the new Nigerian People's Party to the All Progressives Congress. The lawmakers announced their defection during a plenary session on Monday, shortly after Governor Abba Yusuf formally resigned from the NNPP following his recent visit to President Bola Tinubu at the State House, Abuja. In his resignation letter addressed to the chairman of the Diso Chiranchi ward in Gwale local government area, Yusuf attributed his decision to what he described as deepening internal crisis and prolonged leadership disputes within the party. The governor's defection was carried out alongside 22 state lawmakers, 8 members of the House of Representatives, and all 44 local government chairmen in Kano State. Anambra State Governor Professor Chukwuma Soludo has ordered the closure of the Onitsha main market for 1 week following traders' failure to comply with the state government directive to disregard the Monday sit-at-home order. The governor gave the directive on Monday during an on-site visit to the market, alongside with some of his official aides and other government officials. Soludo warned that the closure could be extended if traders fail to comply with the directive, adding that security agencies have sealed the market to enforce order. The governor described the development as the latest and perhaps most drastic salvo in the protracted struggle over control of economic life in the southeast on Monday. Soludo said that despite repeated assurances of enhanced security and appeal to reclaim public spaces, many traders at the iconic market once again choose to keep their stalls locked. We'll be going on a quick short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. This is 24 News Radio and Television.
Welcome to 24 News Radio and Television, your trusted companion for real-time updates, expert analysis, and compelling conversations. We bring the world closer to you with clear, credible, and concise information at every moment. With our seasoned reporters and sharp broadcasters, we dig deep to uncover the facts behind the headlines from your neighborhood to the global stage. Stay connected with 24 News Radio and Television for breaking news and current happenings across the globe. 24 News Radio and Television. The world is closer than you think.
Welcome back. Thank you. This is news update on 24 News Radio and Television. Residents of Iluabo community during the protest in Akure, Ondo on Monday took to the streets on Monday to protest against incessant attacks by gunmen in the community. This followed the abduction of a woman, Tomiola Oladehinde, by unknown gunmen at the entrance of a house on Sunday evening. According to an eyewitness, the incident occurred when the gunmen stormed the area and attacked the victim's vehicle. The gunmen reportedly shot at the car fuel tank and tires to force it to a halt before whisking her away to an unknown destination. Barring last-minute change, Chief Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho, is set to return to Nigeria today, January 26, 2026. Recall that it has been reported that Olayomi Koiki, spokesman for Igboho, said all arrangements have been concluded for his principal's return to Nigeria after prominent monarchs persuaded President Bola Tinubu to remove Igboho's name from the list of wanted persons. According to Koiki, the traditional rulers who intervened include the Olubadan of Ibadan land, Oba Rashidi Ladoja, the Oni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, and the Ologbon of Orile Ibon, Oba Francis Alao, among others. Upon his arrival today, Igboho is expected to visit the palace of the Olubadan of Ibadan land, Oba Rashidi Adewolu Ladoja. And finally, from the entertainment news, we have Toyin Abraham's Obasabi Aunty crosses 1 billion naira at box office. Nollywood film Obasabi Aunty has crossed the 1 billion naira mark at the box office, making it the fourth highest grossing Nollywood film of all time. The announcement was made by the distributor Film One on Instagram, revealing that the movie earned over 1 billion naira in cinemas across West Africa. The milestone also makes Obasabi Aunty the first Nollywood directorial debut to reach 1 billion naira. In a celebrity post, Film One thanked audiences across the region for their support, describing the achievement as a full celebration and a major win for the Nigerian film industry. The achievement sparked widespread celebration on social media. Congratulations, Toyin Abraham. Let's take back our headlines. Diocesan Mothers Union Enrollment 2026. Oyebanji's administration deepens compassionate governance as First Lady renews WAOH scholarships for vulnerable children. Oyo begins Golden Jubilee celebration. Soludo closes Onitsha market for 1 week over sit-at-home defiance. Residents protest as gunmen kidnap woman in Ondo community. Sunday Igboho returns to Nigeria today as supporters storm Ibadan residents. 22 Kanu lawmakers defect to APC after Yusuf exits from NNPP. And finally, Toyin Abraham's Obasabi's Aunty grosses 1 billion naira at box office. This is all we have for you today on News Updates on 24 News Radio and Television. I am Aiba Karina Wari. Hope to see you next time on this same platform. Bye. Have a beautiful evening.
Welcome to 24 News Radio and Television, your trusted companion for real-time updates, expert analysis, and compelling conversation. At every moment, with our seasoned reporters and sharp broadcasters, we dig deep to uncover the facts behind the headlines from your neighborhood to the global stage. Stay connected with